Today I'll be showing you how to make the tube top. It only has 2 pattern pieces, so you don't need too much fabric for this one. This is the front piece and this one is the back piece. The front piece does cover the chest a little bit more and the back piece sort of thins out. The first step is to place the 2 pieces right side together, and we're going to pin these edges here. After you've pinned these edges, you just want to go ahead and sew them as well. I'll be using an overlocker. I am used to using that, but if you don't have an overlocker, a zigzag stitch is absolutely perfect. These are the finished seams. So what we need to do, since we're putting the silicone elastic on the right side of the fabric, so the pink side, we're going to fold it in half, right side's facing out. Amazing. I am also going to go ahead and just pin the raw edges together as precisely as possible. So now that the top is flat, you want to use some chalk or fabric pen to draw this center line. I don't actually have any, which is a shame. I would definitely recommend it, but I do have pins. So I'm going to pin a very precise line, just like this, all the way along, and we're going to use that as our center line as we're sewing on the elastic. I finished marking that center line with pins. Like I said, definitely use chalk or a fabric pen if you have it. Now I'm going to open it up. So with my elastic, I'm going to sew it onto the right side of the fabric all the way around. I'm going to secure it in place. If you were using 6mm elastic or white elastic that goes on the inside, it would be the exact same step. It's just this would be turned the other way around, so you would be sewing it onto the wrong side. So I went ahead and finished sewing on the elastic at my sewing machine. It was a little too difficult for me to do it with the camera right in front of me, but as you can see, this side here is where my line was, so I've just put the elastic to one side of that. It goes all the way around the whole top. So now what we need to do is fold it so the right sides are facing outwards. I'm going to pin all the way around these raw edges just to bring them together, just like that. So the last step to do is to hem the bottom. Now, because there's 2 pieces, what I like to do is I like to sew, like sort of baste stitch these 2 pieces together. I actually do it on my overlocker. So I've overlocked the raw edges. Again, this is just a preference. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in 1.5 centimeters. I'm going to do that all the way along, and I'm going to stitch it in place. This is what the top will look like once you're all done. You can see that I've hemmed all the way around the bottom. If I turn it the wrong way around, that's the inside overlocked edge that we just hemmed, and the piece of elastic as well. And that's it.